Eli Whitney was a famous inventor from the United States. He was born on December 8, 1765, in Westborough, Massachusetts. Eli grew up on a farm. His parents were farmers, and Eli helped them with the work. However, he was always interested in learning new things. He was very smart and liked to solve problems. Eli loved reading books and learning about science and technology. When Eli was young, he thought about becoming a teacher. He went to Yale University, a famous school in America. At Yale, Eli learned a lot about science and engineering. He was a good student and worked hard. After he finished his studies, Eli was looking for a job. One day, Eli heard about a problem that needed solving. At that time, in the South of America, cotton was a very important crop. People grew a lot of cotton, but there was a big problem. Cotton plants have small seeds inside the cotton. It was very difficult and slow to remove these seeds by hand. Workers had to do this job, and it took a lot of time. Eli saw this problem and thought that he could make a machine to help. He spent a lot of time thinking about how to do this. He worked hard to design a machine that could quickly remove the seeds from cotton. After many months of work, Eli invented the cotton gin. The cotton gin was a machine that could separate the seeds from the cotton quickly and easily. It was much faster than doing it by hand. In 1793, Eli Whitney built the first cotton gin. The machine was a success. It worked well and helped people pick cotton much faster. Before the cotton gin, it took many hours to clean 1 pound of cotton. With the cotton gin, workers could clean up to 50 pounds of cotton in one day. This invention was very important for the cotton industry in America. It made cotton production much faster and cheaper. However, Eli Whitney's invention caused some problems. Many people in the South used slaves to work on the cotton farms. The cotton gin made it easier to grow more cotton, so many farmers needed more workers. This led to an increase in the number of slaves used on cotton plantations. The invention of the cotton gin made slavery worse in the South. Although Eli Whitney made a lot of money from his invention, he did not make as much money as he should have. At that time, patents which protect inventions were not very strong. Many people copied the cotton gin and made their own versions without asking for permission. Eli had to spend a lot of time in court trying to protect his invention. Finally, in 1807, the U.S. government gave Eli the right to control the cotton gin patent. This meant that he could stop others from making the same machine without his permission. Eli Whitney did not only invent the cotton gin. He also made important changes to the way machines were made. In the early 1800s, people made machines by hand. Every part of a machine was made separately, and sometimes parts did not fit together well. Eli Whitney saw this problem and thought about how to fix it. He had an idea to use interchangeable parts. This meant that the parts of a machine could be made in large numbers and all be the same. If one part broke, it could easily be replaced with a new one. This idea was very important because it made machines cheaper and easier to fix. Eli Whitney's idea of interchangeable parts was used in many industries. For example, it helped the American government make guns for the army. Before interchangeable parts, making guns was slow and expensive. With interchangeable parts, the government could make many guns quickly and cheaply. Eli Whitney worked for the government, and he used his idea to make guns for the army. He built a factory in Connecticut to make the guns. This factory used interchangeable parts, and it helped make the U.S. Army stronger. Eli Whitney's work with interchangeable parts changed the way factories work. It helped make mass production possible. Mass production means making many products in a short amount of time. This idea is still important today. Many things, like cars, computers, and even food, are made using mass production and interchangeable parts. Eli Whitney helped to start this important change in the way things are made. Eli Whitney was a very important man in American history. He invented the cotton gin, which changed the cotton industry and made it possible to grow more cotton. He also helped change the way machines were made, which led to mass production. These inventions made a big difference in the economy and in the way people lived. Eli Whitney's work helped the United States grow and become more powerful. Despite the success of his inventions, Eli Whitney did not become a very rich man. Many people took advantage of his ideas, and he spent a lot of time fighting to protect his patents. However, his legacy lives on. His inventions and ideas are still important today. The cotton gin helped make the South rich in cotton, but it also made the problem of slavery worse. The idea of interchangeable parts is still used in factories around the world. Eli Whitney died on January 8, 1825, at the age of 59. He spent the last years of his life running his gun factory in Connecticut. He did not get rich from his inventions, but his work was still very important. Today, people remember Eli Whitney as one of America's great inventors. He helped change the world with his ideas, and his work continues to affect the way things are made today. Eli Whitney's story shows how one person can make a big difference in the world. His inventions changed the way people lived and worked. The cotton gin helped the economy, but it also made some problems worse, like slavery. Eli Whitney's idea of interchangeable parts helped factories grow and made mass production possible. Even though he faced many challenges, Eli Whitney is remembered as an important inventor who helped shape the future. Eli Whitney's inventions are a big part of American history, and his work is still important today. The cotton gin and interchangeable parts helped change the world in many ways. His story shows that even though an inventor may not always become rich, their ideas can still change the world forever.